Blood of Zeus Season 2 is expected to air sometime during 2023, and by then, the initial release of Season 1 lies 3 whole years in the past. Quite a long time, and thus there's quite the high chance you've forgotten about everything that happened in Season 1. For that reason, here's a brief recap of the first season to get you ready and in the mood for Season 2. The show starts out as intense as can be, with the baddest soundtrack I've heard in a while, and Alexia, leader of Amazons, defeating some demons in Heron's hometown. She invites Heron, who helped fighting off the demons, to join her, given his level of skill, but he declines, not wanting to protect the other villagers, to whom he is nothing but a bastard. In response, his mother decides to just drop that Heron's real father is Zeus, meaning to say it's better the villagers just keep on hating them, knowing nothing about Heron's father. Speaking of the devil, an old dude, who is Zeus in disguise, appears and explains the origin of demons to Heron. Apparently, after the gods defeated the giants and sealed their souls in a cauldron, some stupid humans decided to eat the giants' corpses and thus turned into demons. During the night, Heron has a weird dream concerning his mother Alexia that she later confirms to be entirely true. Zeus possessed her former husband, a king, and made passionate love to her. Very kinky. Because of that, she bore 2 children at once, one of which was unmistakably not the king's. Understandably, he's furious and trying to kill Heron, but Electra's faster and kills the king before he can reach Heron. Zeus then saves the 2 and drops them off at the village that they aren't supposed to leave, otherwise Hera would find out about them and obviously kill them. I mean, what else would be the solution here? The other child that was meant to be crowned king following the incident was supposedly killed by his uncle, who went on to sit on the throne instead. Over the course of the conversation, Heron learns that the old dude he's been seeing frequently is actually his father Zeus. Out of anger, he throws away the powerful sword Zeus recently gifted him. Meanwhile, Zeus has returned to Olympus, being greeted by Hera, who somehow got wind of Heron and is pledging to kill him and Electra. At the same time, Seraphim, leader of the demons, arrives in the village looking for Alexia. As he is about to find her, Zeus is watching from Olympus and helps Alexia hide from him. The fact that Zeus is still supporting those humans, even though it's forbidden, angers Hera to the degree that she leads Seraphim to Electra. She is mercilessly killed in front of Heron's eyes, before Heron is abducted by the demons. However, Hera, that psychotic witch, is not satisfied yet. She descends from Olympus, appearing before Seraphim to tell him who he really is, intending to turn him against Zeus, the person who practically caused all of Seraphim's misery. In a flashback, it is revealed that Seraphim is the second child of Electra, thus Heron's half-brother and true heir to the throne. Although believed dead, in reality he was saved by a girl when his uncle attempted to get rid of him, though the 2 of them are hunted by the king's men ever since, resulting in her death, and Seraphim being cornered by some soldiers in a cave, where conveniently the remains of a dead giant lay. Following the giant's voice sounding in his head, he snacks on the dead meat, thereby turning into a demon. Oh, and I forgot, Seraphim also lived with some bears for a while. That's not important for the story, I just really like bears. From that point on, the 2 of them cooperate more or less. Hera enables Seraphim to catch Alexia, while he goes to grab Heron's sword and is then supposed to kill Heron. Things are going great for Seraphim, except that Zeus blasts him with heckin' lightning as he was about to kill Heron, who consequently manages to flee with Alexia and some other prisoners. Despite this intervention having been necessary from Zeus' perspective, it has dire consequences, as many of the gods grow dissatisfied with Zeus constantly breaking the rules he made without receiving any punishment. Similarly, Seraphim lashes out on Hera for making him pursue someone who's protected by Zeus, the god of Chads himself. Yet he's again convinced to obey her orders, this time to fetch her the Cauldron of Darkness. While those 2 are plotting their next steps, Zeus meets Heron, Alexia and their friends. They are to head for Melidani to burn the giant's remains, except for Heron, whom he takes back to Olympus for training. Another bad choice on Zeus' part, though admittedly almost all of his choices are bad. Being forced to face her husband's secret love child in her own house, Hera's got enough of Zeus' bullshit and decides to leave Olympus, along with the gods that support her. There's no need to spell out that the war against the demons has expanded into a war between the gods too. Theoretically, the demons could still be defeated if Zeus just took down Seraphim, but his conscience doesn't allow it, given he is Electra's child too. Down on Earth, Alexia and the gang make it through the fields of the dead, though Alexia got close to death when a hallucination of her parents appeared, hinting they may share a complicated past. Finally reaching Melidani, they disappointedly become aware that the demons had already anticipated their action and moved the giants. Having lost their last opportunity to stop the disaster, Hera can undisturbedly revive the giants using their bodies and the cauldron holding their souls. In fact, she can order them around by threatening to seal them again should they not obey. However, Heron steals the cauldron from her, resulting in her being attacked by the giants too. Zeus steps in, sacrificing himself for her sake. He blows the fuck up while she dips. Next, Heron faces Seraphim, barely managing to defeat him as his godly lightning powers awaken. The giants are sealed once more, and for now the world is saved. The show ends with Seraphim waking up in the underworld. Turns out he has been carrying the weapon of Hades all this time. Hades makes him an offer. He could help him if Seraphim also did something yet unspecified for him. When Blood of Zeus returns, you will find more content about it here at Frogtunes. Like and subscribe to not miss anything.